Good day. Today is Tuesday, 29th of July, 2025, and I hope you enjoyed today's mail shot. Today's mail shot was an overview of the coaching toolkit and the accreditation course, and provided with a 25% discount for the mail shot subscribers. So our mailing list subscribers get a 25% off offer for those two products. So please subscribe and so you can receive those offers as well. Next, regarding today's content piece, it's once again another part of the webinar, the Q&A. Another two questions have been answered by Professor. I expected it to be much shorter, like the Q&A section turned out to be a gold mine of content and interesting things directly from Professor, like fire away style. So it's quite good, and I think it's a good watch. So the questions that he answers today are: how do students specifically adapt to the changing crises? So how do you help students adapt to the crisis of that day, which was COVID? And the second question is: how do trait emotional intelligence, Radix Intelligence, and Psychobionomy all work together? So stay tuned. I hope you enjoy that segment and keep in touch.
What she's asking is, she wants to know how we can help the students of all age groups adapt to the changes. Now, what the changes what are happening now?
Yes, well, students are not really different from adolescents or adults. They're not, obviously, they're more vulnerable and they need more direction, but they need to learn, they need to be taught, which is something that we're not really doing in most educational systems, certainly not in the Western world. They need to know that they have to take charge of their own thinking. They have to take charge of their own destiny. That's not something that we really, we're very busy teaching them English and maths and history, but we're not really teaching them basic facts about life. So, some of the things that I mentioned today and some of the things that I am expanding on in our various websites and social media are some of the very things that need to be adapted and taught into children. It's the same ideas, you see. The children and the adults are not. In fact, the reason why we have to teach this to adults is because they were never taught this knowledge when they were young, when they were children. So the same message that I am giving to adults applies to children as well. So obviously, people who have the ability and the knowledge and the talent to communicate with children needs to take these messages and adapt them for use with young children and adolescents. Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you, sir. That's very important, I think, for the children. Another question by Z Chan. He says, thank you very much, Professor. Could you please enlighten us on how on the relationship between psychobionomy, Radix Intelligence, TraitEI, and personality?
Okay, well, so Radix Intelligence is another fairly new development in my theories and systems. But generally speaking, psychobionomy is the grand system. Everything that I do is an aspect of psychobionomy, because psychobionomy is the grand system that can help any person, any individual take charge of their life. So you can understand the importance and the possibilities of this, because taking charge of your life means that you can actually create a life that you wanted to experience, create your life as you want it to be, irrespective of COVID, irrespective of the economic circumstances, irrespective of whether you are born in Greece or in India or in China or Brazil, or Denmark, irrespective of all these external circumstances, through the application of the system of psychobionomy and its principles and technologies, you can actually get to a point where you can create your own life. Now, many people need help in different areas. So some people might need particular help with handling their emotions, understanding their emotional world, conscious as well as subconscious. And that's where trait emotional intelligence theory comes in. Many people have difficulties with the perceptions, how they perceive themselves, how they understand the world. That's where Radix Intelligence comes in. And they have other theories as well that are designed to deal with specific difficulties and challenges that individuals, people face in particular areas, domains in their life. But all this is integrated within the grand system of psychobionomy. That is, the mother system, and everything else is an aspect of it. Thank you.